Hey y'all, it's March the 5th, 2016. And of course, this happened a few days ago, and I'm sure a lot of y'all might have seen it. I haven't really made a comment on it till now. And I gotta admit, I haven't researched into depth what it is I'm talking about right now, but I plan to. Eventually, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But what I'm speaking about is the other day when a Chris Christie, who I said well before he dropped out of the race, I said, ain't no way. Just ain't no way, Chris Christie. I don't know why you're even trying. All right. Um, he wound up dropping out of the race, and from there, he immediately endorsed Donald Trump. And I understand that maybe a lot of y'all might be confused about this. I'm also a tiny bit confused about it, but I do have a theory as to why this happened. All right. First of all, before I explain, let me reassure you and agree with y'all out there that Chris Christie indeed did look like a little boy standing behind Donald Trump, an adorable little boy. A lot of y'all might be thinking, man, he was talking mad trash about Donald Trump and stuff beforehand, and now he's going to flip flop, and now he's going to be endorsing Donald Trump. What's the deal with that? What's the damn deal with that? I'm about to tell you what it is. See, my experience as a little kid, believe it or not, growing up watching professional wrestling actually did help me a lot, because it is very, very much like the political process that we have now, right? In which people jump from side to side here and there, and you got to figure out why that is. You have to try and follow the storyline, right? Let me just say this: every single one of us should be ashamed and humiliated by the immature, elementary, um, prepubescent way that our political process is taking place. It is shameful. It's very much like professional wrestling. And it's disgusting to watch five, six, seven candidates up there on the stage answering questions rapid fire, calling that a debate. It's not. Right? It's more like professional wrestling than it is a debate. Right? And the point of it is not to strengthen the American collective knowledge and information. The point of it is to tear down every single person who's around you, who's supposedly in your party. That's what's taking place. All right? It's ridiculous. And also, I do want to note that as many bad things as there is to say about Donald Trump, and I'll agree with you that there's a lot of bad things. You might notice that at the beginning of all these debates, when it first started rolling into gear, Donald Trump didn't have very many bad things to say about anyone on that stage. You might want to give him credit for that. Right? It's only recently that he started pulling out punches. Guess why? Because he's being attacked from all angles. And if you and me were attacked from all angles, you might start calling people little boys and liars and chub artists, seeing as that's what they are. Right, but back again to Chris Christie. See, my theory about that is Chris Christie, he's just another one of those professional wrestlers. He's doing his job, and his job is to tear down everybody else, and somehow that equals progress. Right? But at a certain point, Chris Christie realized, well, I don't have enough money to keep going on. Even if I did have enough money, ain't no way. My percentages are so low that just ain't no way. There's certain people who do like me out there, but it ain't nearly enough. I had to get out and save face, and that's what he did. But at the same time, what I think he realized is this: is that yeah, it seems like everybody's trying to tear down the Donald, and at the same time, our country is on the brink of extinction, and it's ready to be ripped apart by a gang of vultures. And all these vultures could not be happier to do it. And they'll lie and lie and lie and cheat in order to do it. They'll base their whole lifestyles around lies because they love them so much. They get so much money from doing it. Sure, Chris Christie might be one of them, but he also realized, well, I talked so much shit about Obama. Shoot, I talked so much shit about Hillary Clinton. Also, I'm not one of their top puppet boys. Like, I might be a puppet boy, but I'm certainly not at the top. I'm not at a Rubio puppet boy position. I'm not at a Ted Cruz. I'm not even at a Kasich. Uh, they got way more puppet boys to choose from who they like a lot better. So what Chris Christie was saying is, okay, well, the country is about to be dismantled. It's already pretty much been dismantled. It's about to be dissolved completely. And I'm not even at the top of the list or near the close to the top of the list to be one of the vultures to get some meat at all. In fact, they're going to chew me up, spit me out, throw me away. That's what they're going to do. They're going to walk all over me from here on out. I don't have a chance unless maybe, just maybe, we can keep this once great country rolling a little bit further. That's the only way I stand a chance. And you realize, as much shit as I'm talking about Donald Trump and things like that, I do not stand a chance having any power or money or influence if a Hillary gets elected. or if any one of these folks gets elected, they are literally going to shit all over me, all over me. And I have no choice but to endorse Donald Trump at this point. And that's why he did that. And that's why he was standing behind Donald Trump like a little boy, smiling his head off, saying, dude, this is my only chance for survival at this point. I got to do it. And that right there, that says a lot to a lot of those people who are doubting, that are still doubting that we're living in a nightmare collectively as a country. Not only that, the nightmare is fixing to get worse. There's no getting around that. Christie finally owned up to it. See how long it takes for all y'all to own up to it. It's a tribulation. March the 5th, 2016.